Here's the deal. Don't let these chicks fool you. I'll tell you the real deal. You want to know why a lot of these strong, educated black women date loser Nick Nogs? Here's another reason. See, there's a lot of black guys who really don't like black chicks. They don't want to date them. They just feel like they have to, or they'll be seen as a knuckle tom or a sellout. And the same for some black chicks. And if they want to date out for those reasons, that's fine. It's nothing, people want to do what they want to do. But a lot of this BS irritates me. See, a lot of these black women who have a degree and all that, which is normal. You should just go. It should be a natural progression to go from high school to college. If you don't, you're a loser. Period. Fuck you. Here's the deal. A lot of these women date these losers because the ghetto ones date them because they're fun, and that's who they relate to because they're from the ghetto. If you're from the ghetto, he's from the ghetto. You go out and have a ghetto time. Blah blah blah. I know that. Yeah, everybody knows that. That's why those people date each other. They relate to them. They don't want to go on a trip to China. They don't give a damn about France. If they do, they want to bring part of the nickdom with them. They want to go to where people from the nickdom go. So they might go to Jamaica. They might go to Brazil. They might go to Antigua. They might go to Miami or Vegas. That's where they want to go. Miami, Vegas, places where other members of the nickdom are, so that they can have a good time around people like them. But these educated women, they go with these losers because that way they can feel good about themselves. If they go with someone who's equal or better, then they're going to have to maintain a certain level that they won't have to maintain with a loser. It's kind of like the educated, journalist or whatever who's working at like Sizzler or some loser job so that he can be the smartest guy in the warehouse. Smartest guy in the warehouse job. He's got his degree in creative writing or some BS. So he's got his stupid liberal arts degree, and he's acting all snooty and smart, but he's making, I don't know, $10.95 an hour. You're a loser. And these chicks, a lot of these chicks that do this, that do these loser guys, they're losers. They don't want to change them either. If that guy comes up, like I always say, if that guy just comes up, he uses her as an example, and he gets inspired, and he goes out and he goes and gets his GED, and then all of a sudden he gets his associates or his bachelor's, and he's just making money out the door, making more money, and she'll leave his ass. She'll make excuses. You changed. I don't like your attitude, and blah, 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 and she'll just leave his ass. And he'll be like, what the fuck? What the fuck is, man, fuck this, I'm getting a Chinese bitch. That's what these guys do. And they don't understand why this is happening. But that's why. They want somebody who is beneath them so that they can take care of them like some stupid child that they can lord over. I'll give you some money because you depend on me. You're always screwing up. You're screwing up every day, Latrell. You're a fool. I've got a degree and I'm better than you. And that's what they do to these guys. That's the whole purpose of that crap. I'll let them fool you with, they're more intimate and they're more caring and they don't need to work as hard and blah, 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 blah. These guys worked a good job and came home and had like hours, days, months, and weeks. I'm going to tell you the truth. When you make a lot of money, the higher you go up in management, the more time you have off. The more time you get to do stuff. You can run around and you can just take a jog in the middle of the day. You can go take a 2-3 hour jog in the middle of the day. Middle of the work day, come back, do a little bit of work. There might be 1 or 2 days where you're working like 17, 18 hours a day, 2 or 3 days like that. Then the rest of the week you're basically BSing. You can just take like 2 unpaid days off because you're making salary. Who cares? You're going to get paid fat anyway. You can take like 3 weeks off and just go to like Milan or Spain or some shit and then come right back to work. Another guy was taking like every 4 or 5 weeks off. Every 4 or 5 weeks, this Jack and Dandy would just take a bunch of time off, like a week off, and just go anywhere he wanted to go and do whatever. I mean, he wasn't on some 50 Cent Donald Trump stuff, but he could still go to Monaco, get a decent hotel, and have a lot of fun with his girlfriends. That's reality. So all that, they're workaholics and this and that. Yeah, they're working hard, but the higher up you go the higher standard of living. And by standard of living, I mean disposable income and disposable time, free time. So don't let them fool you with that BS. They just want a loser that they can feel better than. And they're usually middle managers. They usually don't go that high. And they won't have to work as hard. They can be lazy, mid-tier, mediocre, and to this loser, they're the greatest thing ever because he's got himself a sugar mama. That's all it is. Don't let these people fool you with this crap, try to guilt you and get you like, we don't need you because you ain't holding it down and you ain't ripping the hood. They don't care about ripping the hood. They just want somebody to feel better than. Period. If you're a thug and you're making tons of money selling crack, more money than she's got and she'll ever have, and she realizes that, she'll be like, I don't like this motherfucker. Something about him. Something about him. Because you know why? You know what something about him is? He owns businesses, or he's making a bunch of money selling dope, or he's got a good job, or what have you, and you can't lord your little degree over his head. That's all it is. That's all it is. So at the end of the day, man, just call these chicks on their shit. Call them on their shit. Stop being pussies and talking about what we need to do in the family unit and blah blah. Either date a chick from a normal family who doesn't have a hatred for men, or just tell these chicks to shut the fuck up. Call them on this shit. Call them on their bullshit, because that's what they're doing. It's bullshit. They are full of crap, and they just want to feel better than the Leons and the G-Robs and Pookies or whatever the fuck names you nignogs give yourselves these days. That's all it is. BS. I'm done.